You know, I had the image of the story of stone soup came to mind because I was thinking about a lot of sort of ways of you know, why am I doing this? And my mind likes to like come up with sort of like matrices and figure out why I do this or that. And really, I just did it because I liked it. And so the story of stone soup came to mind in that. You're familiar with the story? Everybody knows the story, right? You know, the guy comes in, you don't know the story? Well, I'll go through it briefly. It's a nice story. It's a kid's story. But soldier comes into town, he wants to eat. Everybody turns him away because, you know, he's a soldier and they're protective of their space. And, you know, they just, you know, conservative people, and they've got their little stash, and they just don't want to deal with this character. So he decides to, you know, he gets a pot from somewhere. I don't know where he gets the pot from. I can't remember the story. He sets fire to the pot. He asks some people for some water. He puts some water in. He says he has a rock, and the rock will make soup. You know, so he puts this stone in there, and people become curious. And bit by bit, you know, that invites them in. That creates a possibility for something to happen. And just out of curiosity, because they want to participate with the experiment or whatever's happening, even though they don't really see how it could happen, you know, they each bring in whatever, carrots and potatoes and salt and whatnot. And so, you know, I mean, you can see what happens, right? Everybody brings all this stuff together, it sits there and cooks, and then they eat it, and they say, it's a miracle, he made it out of rocks. And that's a little bit like Kirtan is that way a lot, you know, in that it's completely participatory. It doesn't, I mean, I guess, my daughter told me I have a functional voice. So it's not about, you know, whether, and I'm not sure, that means I don't hit too many bad notes or something. And the only reason I do Kirtan is because no one else was. It's the only reason. You know, I don't have any training for it, I don't have anything for it. I've done it, you know, since I heard about it. You know, I was told that I can sing okay, and that I've led groups, you know, as Shellie said, since like '97. But really, it's only because you know, it's a little bit like my dad used to say about George Hamilton. You know, if you just, the actor, if you show up enough, you know. So anyway, that's the deal. So before I go any further or say anything else, it's completely participatory. Whatever potato you bring to it is what it's made out of. I mean, that's it. I mean, if you're going to listen to me, here it is. You know, this is it. And the sound system isn't on, so I don't even have reverb. I can't give that mystical sort of echoing. Oh.